Hello everyone. Alright, still eating. Give me a second. Okay, all done. Okay. Hello Jasmine, hello Cyano Kita 7. Hope you're all doing well today. So I'm here to read some more Homestuck. So we've already read the long-ass recap last week. I tried to do this stream yesterday, but for some reason there was just connectivity issues. That was just, it just wasn't happening. I restarted the computer yesterday. For whatever reason, it just was not going to happen yesterday. I have no idea why. So that was unfortunate. Yeah, so just to sort of, not get straight into Homestuck right away, just want to blog a bit about this week. I had 2 job interviews and they both went really, really well, and I am very hopeful that I'll get at least one of them. Yes, I really do hope I get at least one of those jobs, because they're both to my liking. They're both casual jobs, so they're easy to fit around my schedule. So I guess the only doubt I have in my mind about those jobs is one of my references. It's a reference from my current job. Yeah, I don't know, I just got a bad feeling about it, because I've technically not met the reference in person, because people that I have known in person have left. They have left the job. They've left where I currently work, and so and I don't know how to contact them at all, so now that they're gone. So I just have to rely on whoever is at the current place that I'm at. So hopefully they'll the person said, yeah, I can be a reference. Can and will have different connotations is the thing. So hopefully, and I guess the other issue is the person who I reached out to. When I asked can you be my reference, just say I've been doing this for this many years, blah blah blah, and they said yes, I can. They never gave me their personal number though, so I've put down the office number. The problem with calling up the office number is that it's very complicated and annoying. I probably should have just asked, could I have your mobile number, but I just felt like it was rude to ask, because the person wasn't exactly forthcoming with that. But anyways, and I know that they said that they were going away for a while, and my memory of that is that they were going away on holiday. And I hope that's what they meant. I'm hoping that it's not them saying I'm leaving now, even though I've only been here for 6 months. Because sometimes that happens, and I don't know. It's just a bloody mess. So, yeah. What else is going on? Very sad news this week as well. So I actually had, I kind of panicked a little bit earlier this week, because I don't follow a lot of cosplayers. I don't, or at least I think I do. Maybe I do follow a lot of cosplayers, but I don't know a lot of cosplayers by their name. But I know who Jahara Jade is. I saw her Sailor Moon cosplays years ago, and they're fantastic. And I was just I'm following that person. She's also a Twitch streamer, so I follow her on Twitch. Very talented artist. Has a very fun personality. Highly recommend her Twitch streams. She plays a lot of Final Fantasy. She was playing all of the Final Fantasy games at one point, and she just seems really nice. I had a misunderstanding that she had ended her life because people were talking about a black cosplayer that had ended their life, and they kept showing, and in people's thumbnails, they were bringing up, they had Jahara Jade's photos in there, and I was like, so my assumption was that Jahara Jade was the cosplayer they were talking about. That's not what was the case. It was a cosplayer named Ash, also known as Squid Kid, and when I saw photos of Squid Kid, I know that as soon as I saw the photos of them, I was like, I have definitely seen this person's cosplays before. I definitely recognized them. Didn't know who they were. But I definitely have seen their cosplays before. I'm sorry that this is all a bit of a bummer, but like this is stuff that it's been on my mind a lot this week, and I wanted to talk about this yesterday. And Squid Kid was really young. I think they're somewhere between the ages of 18 or 22, something really young like that. I think they were technically a teenager. They might have been 19, which is way too young. And supposedly they were being bullied because they were cosplaying while black. And apparently what I heard from particular YouTubers, I think Haryana Hook and another guy that I follow, that I've now started to follow, called Mo Media. I shared his video on my community posts. Apparently there were a lot of white people sort of saying, this is terrible, it didn't used to be like this, and I believe that's what would be the case in terms of that. I believe that's what they would have said, but I also know that what they're saying is completely inaccurate, because I've sort of been aware of this for a while, because one of the reasons I became aware of Jahara Jade's Sailor Moon cosplays to begin with was, Jahara Jade talking about how, there's a lot of people who kind of are very dismissive at best of black cosplayers, and very gatekeepy, very racist. And so I'm not surprised that was the reaction that white cosplayers had, was that they're sad about it, but they are unaware of the situation, so they're framing it a certain way, and it's just no, you have to acknowledge that this has been a problem for a while, and that's just how it is. And it's a shame, it's just very sad, the whole thing. And I've also noticed, yesterday I saw two YouTube videos from two completely different YouTubers, and then there was also the Mo Media video, and it was a very soul-crushing video. I do recommend watching it. Apparently he does a lot of skits, the Mo guy. And he was just talking about how much effort he puts into his videos, and he doesn't get paid for it, and how everyone tells him, you shouldn't get paid for what you're doing, for creating art. You shouldn't, and also you shouldn't talk about this black cosplayer who was bullied. He said that he considers that cosplayer to have been killed by these racists, and I agree with his perspective about that. And it was just a very soul-crushing video. And on top of that, there was two set violinists, what I think they're called. It's these two guys. I think they're from Australia, from my memory. They're also saying YouTube wants to delete our channel, so because they're having a copyright issue, because they make music, and they're doing different renditions of music, so it is fair use, but So they were upset about that. And then there was Fluffy Talks, who I've been following since I was like a kid, pretty much. And he he also had a video out called "YouTube Wants to Delete My Channel," sort of going over how he got a strike and wasn't able to produce anything, and that's how he makes money. And he's never been like a rich YouTuber necessarily. I'm sure he's been okay. I mean, but also I know he doesn't get the views that he used to back in the day. And I know that much. Yeah. So and in defense of that, I do prefer the classic Fluffy Talks videos. Like the first video he ever made is still like one of my favorite videos on YouTube. Yeah, so I kind of want to watch it now, just to lighten the mood up a bit. Let me try and find this. Let's see, Fluffy Talks. He's changed a lot because he used to rip on cats all the time, and now he owns a cat. Okay, here we go, the first vlog. It's, well, he needs it.
Hello. Hey.
It's, and literally every video he does opens up like that. Like, he didn't plan this out. This was just like, he's just sitting there thinking about what am I going to say. He edits together. And then from there on, every video starts off with, hey, yo, what's up? That's just how it goes.
I don't even know what to call it, really.
Didn't know what YouTube videos were, just did it.
Yeah, every movie I've been going to lately, I can just predict the ending. I know
When I was a teenager, this is how I felt about movies. I don't feel this way about movies anymore. I feel like there's a lot more specific movies that are very different. And I think also at this time I was getting really into Japanese, or just Asian cinema in general, because it was providing something different to me at the time.
exactly what's gonna happen. It's a scary movie. It's the last girl alive? Oh my god. The killer's after her. Oh, thank God she killed him in the last second. I just want to get to the end of one of these movies and see the girl like, oh my god, the killer's after her. The killer's after her. Oh, she got him. Oh! Oh, you just cut her head off? That would have...
And like his, I just like his persona, cause like he's not so much like this anymore necessarily, but like the persona during his early career was like he's a stoner, but he probably doesn't do, he never, he just anyway, it's funny.
Actually make me happy. And also, what really pisses me off is how bullets never seem to run out in movies. I mean, come on. You gotta reload sometime.
Yeah, that was also an issue.
They always run out of bullets right when they meet up with each other. Bang, bang.
I think at this time, back when I was a teenager watching this, I had seen a documentary about filmmakers, and they said that back when they were in film school, they were told, you're going to make a movie, but you can't, but no gun props. You can't use guns as a prop. And then the students were like, oh, then how do we make a movie? Because they couldn't fathom how to make a movie without like a gun scene. It's like that.
Bang, bang, bang. Ah! Click, click. Oh no! My 257 bullets have run out!
That is true, Jasmine. That is completely true about, there are fake claimants. This happens a lot. It still does. At the YouTube, I have heard that sometimes claimants can get massively fined for that now, but it still happens. It's there's got to be a different way for. I've been having daydreams about like I would never ever buy a lottery ticket, but I just was thinking like how great like if I won like $500 million or something like that, it would I would have to like I feel like I would want to start like a streaming service with that money that would just be like a competitor to YouTube and just fix everything that I hate about YouTube, like as a platform. Just yeah, like I have a very specific vision of that, but like it will never happen because I don't have the money and I don't have the know-how to do that. But like, there's a particular. It would be great if someone with money could just make a competitor to YouTube that isn't trying to be like YouTube, but is trying to do something different. Yeah, there's like a particular idea in my head about that. The only good, like there is Nebula kind of, but like Nebula isn't open to everybody, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be, but it'd be great if there was like another platform that could be a proper competitor to YouTube.
I should have brought an extra clip. They're just stupid. Alright, so I was walking down the street, and I was looking up at the sky. What if we were just a video game? Like, you were Sims. And you know when we're just sitting there, we're hungry. I'm hungry.
This is, yeah.
And then we just continue to watch TV. Maybe that's because they're not playing us at that moment.
This genuinely screwed with my mind back when I was a teenager.
They can't pull themselves together to play The Sims properly, and they're ruining people's lives, and they don't even know it. You know, I've been getting really bad neck cramps lately.
Yeah.
I wake up, and I haven't been sleeping any differently. I think there's some sort of conspiracy.
Yeah, the conspiracy.
In the night, they're just jamming their fingers into our necks. We just assume we slept wrong. That's what everyone says. Oh, I slept on my neck wrong. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So much other shit out there in the world. It could be little neck gnomes just cramping our necks.
Cramping our necks.
Fine. I don't get it.
Yeah. It's still my favorite. It's still one of my favorite videos, honestly. My favorite Fluffy Talks video, though, is the one where he explains how he gets his ideas. But I'm not going to spoil the ending of that because it's still a banger. Just go look up how Fluffy Talks gets his ideas, and if it's an old video, that's probably the one. Yeah, so, yeah. Anyways, I shall get right into, is this where, yeah, no, this is wait, I'm trying to remember why did I click on this? I don't remember clicking on this. Anyways, we're gonna finally get beyond this goddamn recap, and we're gonna find out why the heck Andrew Hussie is a character in the story, because that was a huge twist for me last week. I was just like, that was really. By the way, Jasmine, can you please tell me, is it okay to rewatch the Homestuck pilot yet? Because I don't know if it's okay or not okay at this point. I'm just kind of curious because I have been wanting to go back and watch it, but I've been waiting for permission to watch it. So just let me know if yes or no. Let's see. I think I did message you on Blue Sky about that though, but I haven't checked Blue Sky to see if you responded. So sorry about that. Anyways, let's continue. Let's see. I didn't read any of that. Do something less boring. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. Okay, so I did read this. No, I've read. Yeah, no, I read this part, and I was taking a screen grab for the thumbnail for today. MS Paint Adventure Reader. Shut the hell up. Like that would have been I don't think I would have had the energy to read this page from after reading the whole recap last week. The whole recap. My goodness. Can't believe I did that. Okay. Let's see. So retrieve arm from background, okay. Oh god. It's a photographic cow. Ugh. It's so awful to look at. Huh? Oh, Cal, please, not now. What? What's going on? Why don't you keep drawing Homestuck or something? Hi, Sherrod. let's see, Jasmine. I did see your message and respond yesterday. Basically, it's mostly okay, but the appearances of the remaining trolls are all revealed at once. Okay, so I guess that's good. Okay, fair enough. So, would that be... It's mostly okay, but maybe the appearances of the trolls might be a spoiler, possibly. Okay. Well, I'll think about it then. Why don't you keep... Let's see, he looks so tired. Oh, but I don't merely draw Homestuck. Type. I am about to make a joke. Okay, what's it? Okay. Galaxy brained. Incredible. So, I conjure this intrepid fantasyscape with tears bled from the wisdom-weary eyes of 50,000 imaginary magicians. I pull heavy drags from the brooms of inspiration with enchanted bellows marauded from a guild of churlish mythical dwarves. I don't know how... I've never heard... I'll have to look up Andrew Hussie interviews because I have no idea how he talks, but I'm just going to say it how it reads in my mind. I'm going to read it in my voice or something. Vast, bulbous riddle spiders push the silken strands of pure whimsy through hideous abdominal spinnerets, and it is that with which I weave this audacious cocoon of exquisite lies. And when it hatches, a great moth of titillation will awaken and roar and beat its wings, and the powder settling down will arrest the humours of an enormous, terrible old beggar, relaxing the vulturous, leathery vice grip he's fixed around your captive mind. Let's see. It's a visual spoiler. It's at the end, though. Yeah, a visual spoiler. Okay, this is stupid. Stop being a wise ass and get drawing. Yeah, let's abuse Andrew Hussie. As it were. Okay, he's getting back to it. Okay, so we're just actually watching him making Homestuck. This is so weird. Alright, it won't be that exciting to watch, though. I'll pull up Photoshop again. Here's the file I was using for the fourth wall. What do you want me to draw? Can you show us what's going on with John again? Didn't he die, this particular version of John? Sure, how about if I drag the content from one of the John files under the fourth layer? I don't know how the fuck they would actually... This whole thing with Andrew Hussie and making Homestuck, I don't know how would they adapt this for the cartoon? This is such a strange... They couldn't, could they? They wouldn't be able to do that. Oh man, okay, I really okay. Like, they would have to show it so like, oh yeah, here's the animators like making the show, and here's Andrew Hussie writing it with Sky Henwood. That's how they would have to do it, probably. That's how they should do it. And it's like, oh yeah, we this, and they should like be aware of the fact like, yeah, the show's set in 2009, but like it's being made now. Like they should be aware of that. But I don't think they'll do it. I don't think they can pull it off. It's this... Oh, man. Okay. Where was I? How about if I drag the content of John files under the fourth layer so we can make a more graceful transition out of this ludicrous, highly disruptive self-insertion arc. Oh, right, because Andrew Hussie's a character. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember, at the beginning of the story, it was kind of like, Because, like, I did note that, okay, so I'm trying to remember, okay. At the beginning of the story, it was like a young man stands in his bedroom, but now, so that was like describing the character, and then it was like, but today he will be given a name, and then you put in Poop Lord, and then you try again. Now it's John Egbert, and it's like, okay, and then suddenly it's like the saying, the format that changes to you. You go retrieve your arms, or you go get the cake, or this. And then at some point it was revealed that there was a voice in John Egbert's head, and so it wasn't like you, the reader, are John Egbert. It was like that was Wayward Vagabond saying you to John and all the other characters. And now it's like, okay, this is all taking place, and that's all like happening inside of the webcomic, and also it's happening inside of Andrew Hussie's brain. And now we are a character now that's being talked to and is talking to the author at this point in the story. Let me just read this. Okay. It just so happens, hang on, let me just read, visual spoiler. I mean, put it against the screen normally, I think. Put it against the, okay. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, is this young man's birthday, though it was 13 years ago. Yes, commands entered for John. Yes, so that was all, yeah, so now I'm just like, wow, this is incredible. Let's see, Andrew Hussie. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, wait a second. So now he's in the story. Got it. Oh, and then you can type something like switch walls view to show us what's going on with John. How would they like? How would they like? I don't understand how they could possibly adapt this. The more I don't like to think. I don't believe in the phrase, "This thing is unadaptable." I don't. Most things are adaptable. It's just a matter of problem solving, and it's not that, and I don't mean that in like a negative way, like, oh, Homestuck is a problem. It's like, no, it's just like there are some things that need to be figured out. That's what I mean by it would be hard to, it's a bit, yeah, it'd be very hard to like figure out how to adapt this, because like I'm sort of like, usually like when I think about how something should be adapted, I have a good idea. I have no idea how you could possibly adapt this part of Homestuck. I think it'd be a very strange thing to adapt. Like, I don't know if that could be pulled off at all. Oh, yeah. Okay, where was I? Okay. Here, I'll prepare the GIF file for that. It'll just take a few seconds. Go ahead, say that. Switch walls views to show us what's going on with John. Also, inside of his, it comes from his like imagination. This all comes from the imagination of his, mind of Andrew Hussie. Let's see. I think it'll be fine. I'm not sure what the adaptation problem would be. I'm not sure what you mean. Well, I don't know how they could like adapt this part of the story with like the reveal that Andrew Hussie is a character in the story. I don't know how they would do that. I don't know how they could pull that off with yes, here's the author. Like, especially because, like, it makes sense here because I'm reading it. I don't think it would make sense when you're watching it, because it's a different medium. like, because like if you're experiencing Homestuck as a cartoon, and then suddenly it's like, you're reading Homestuck, and he's the author creating Homestuck. It's like, okay, but I'm actually watching Homestuck, so yeah. We have the visual for it all, and Andrew or someone else read as him. I don't know. It's not clicking in my head. They do preview it. Okay. All good. Well, let's keep reading. You decide that's entirely enough of that. If this website becomes any more self-aware in a playfully self-deprecating yet weirdly self-aggrandizing manner, you're going to go drown a bag of puppies in a sewer. No, not the pups. Oh God, it's the... Okay, so we're going back to John. We're finishing the original John's story with this blind troll gonna bully him. Okay, answer GC. Is she just there now? What? No, they're just pester chumming. Okay. I hate the way this one talks. It's this one. No, I don't want to read what she has to say. What's this? It's your world map with your second gate labeled so you can go there. Oh man, let me drop everything and go there because I am in such a huge hurry to make more to take more of your advice. John, please, give me one of your human breaks. I feel awful about killing you. So he's dead. So this is a dead John? Okay. I feel about killing you. Even though technically you never even died, so I don't know what you're bitching about. Yeah, well, Dave said I did, and I believe him. That is because he and you... Okay, so this isn't the original Dave, the original John. This is the John that's taken the advice from Dave. Got it. That is because he and you are best pooper pals for life. Can't I be your pal too, John? I don't know. I thought you were okay for a while, but now you are kind of giving me the creeps. Jiggers, John? What? What? I am invoking the name of your Earth Jiggers to express frustration. You mean my Earth Jesus? I don't know. Do I? Do you have a troll Jiggers? John, we have the best troll Jiggers. You don't even know. Wow, really? Or is this a joke? It's a joke. I'm not really sure what a Jiggers is. Yeah, well, I think they need some Jiggers. Well, neither do I guess. It's pretty much not anything. John, will you please follow the map? Let me earn your trust. If you don't like what's on the other side of the gate, you can just turn around. Okay, I'll take a look. John, you fucking idiot, don't do it. Okay, you already died. You don't need to do this shit. Come on, man. Just put your faith in, what's his name? Dave. Oh, we're getting a thing? Yes, we're getting a thing. I love these things. Wait, is this the map? Do I click on... Oh. Okay. John, here is your house. That's the house, okay. One cropped... I cropped this world map for you so you can find where to go easily. Fly north. Also, hit this... Also... Hi, this is me. Got it. Anything else to click on? Nope. Oh. Cool. I love the way this looks, by the way. This is, what the heck is it? This is the second gate. Go in here, I promise you won't die this time unless you screw up all by yourself. That looks so cool. I love that animation. That's just awesome. Let's see, is there anywhere else to go? Anything else on the map? I'm just having a look around. I love how I was trying to think what this looks like to me, and it looks like opals. I know that's not what it is, but that's just what it looks like. It's very, very interesting. Okay, proceed to the second gate. John, don't fucking do it. Okay, wow. Okay, we're getting an enter. Okay, we're getting one of these then. You spend the next 20 minutes staring at this image before you realize it's not a flash file. So it's just like, so when I can just move on, right? Surely. Let me just read the chat. Okay. Let's see. Original John, it's a split. They can do it since you've seen her. We left the doomed timeline behind. Yeah, I know, because John died for real in that one. But at the same time, we kind of have two Daves, because one of the Daves turned into a phoenix sword. Yes, the one with the original Dave sprite. Yeah, that's stopped. Okay, got it. But we are gonna and the world's been destroyed, but the idea is to reset it somehow, so that, I don't know if that means turning back time or going to a different timeline where things didn't get fucked or whatever. I do like this joke. It's a pretty good, it was a good one. That was a good one. I was wondering what the joke was that Andrew Hussie was going for, but yeah. Okay. Let's see. Wah. Oh my god, he's in Rose's planet place. Yeah, iridescent. Oh my! I think, is this the first time that that any of the characters? Wait, but she's asleep though. She's asleep there, because we haven't seen the characters be in the same room as each other physically. So but I'm assuming, and I'm wondering if that's also part of the point, is trying to tell a story about friends who don't interact together face to face. But yeah, it's interesting. What was I gonna say? By the way, I'm just gonna see if I can change the format a little bit here, just because just want to see if I can do something different here. Might be not sure if that makes it better, but yeah, it's all right. Yeah, okay. I think that looks better. Okay, I just read. Physically together, yep, since they lived far apart, yeah. So I'm just kind of, yeah, I just want to see. So I'm guessing I guess I'll have to see if John and Rose actually talk to each other. Get up. Dave's pest chumming and she's sleeping. Despite the pandemonium of your entrance. Wait a second, so this means that that fucking troll who got John killed wasn't blind this time. So that must have been like, future troll is a psychopath, but the current troll now from the past future was cool this time, probably. Okay. Let's see. Despite the pandemonium of your entrance, Rose is still sound asleep. She must be really tuckered out. Looks like this little guy is awake and ready for action, though. He is adorable. Oh, right, the cat. You decide to name him Dr. Meowgun Spengler. Dude. Wait. Never mind, I was thinking of somebody else. Let's answer Dave. So, 9. Okay, cool. There's like 2 of them. Let's say, okay. Wow, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, anyways. Wow, okay, sorry, this is Dave we're talking about. Okay, there's a particular way that he talks. Wow, okay, you're a little early. But that's fine, I guess. Also, you suck at rockets. What? She tricked me again. Who? GC. She told me how to get to the second gate, so I went through, but it took me to Rose's house instead. Another prank. Dude, you did go through the second gate. I mean, I don't know why you would listen to her again. Kind of moronic, but that's a whole other issue. She didn't trick you this time. Oh, then I don't really get this. What were you expecting? This is how it works. The progression of gates is like this whole round robin thing, cycling through each planet. Gate 2 on your planet leads to Gate 2 on Rose's. Then you build up to Gate 3 above her house, which leads somewhere else on her planet. You look for Gate 4 somewhere there, which leads to Gate 4 above my house, and so on. Wow, okay. Ordinarily, Rose would have already gone through her Gate 1, but she's sleeping pretty hard, obviously, and ordinarily you wouldn't have gone through Gate 2 until her house was built up. So you wouldn't fall to your death. But you got your cheat rocket, so that's fine. See, we all got to coordinate on this thing. Okay, how do we know all this? Fuck. Come on, dude. Oh yeah, you're the orange, Dave. Hey, no offense, but do you think I could talk to the real Dave for a sec? God damn it. I am the real Dave. You know the one who saved your life. I'm more real, actually, because I've been through some heavy shit already, hopping around on red-hot gears and I-beams for like a year. I wonder if he's exaggerating that or if that's actually how he experienced it. And grinding shit out of your ungrateful ass. Okay, that's such a freaking visual. Here, look, check out this code from the future. Not that you deserve it. You're fucking welcome. Wow, calm down. I'm sorry. That's not really what I meant. I mean, of course, you're a real Dave. But what I mean is, no, that was actually dehumanizing. It's like, just try to be more eloquent, John. The Dave from my time is also my friend, and I guess he's in the same boat I'm in, not knowing stuff and all. Dave Spread's also in the same boat, okay? And I'd feel bad keeping him out of the loop. Yo. Oh, hey, I think I pissed off your future self. What did you do? I said he wasn't the real Dave. Ah ha ha ha. I think I might have really hurt his feelings, though. Don't worry about it. Why not? Because I wouldn't because I wouldn't give a shit, and he's me. Okay, I'm in Rose's room, by the way. What, really? Yeah, but she's asleep. I wonder if these kids have ever, like, met each other IRL. Have they? I wonder if that's, like, a thing that's happened already, or if it's never happened. Just wondering, like, I'm wondering how big of a moment this is. Or have they just always been online friends and it's always been that way? Because they're so far apart from each other. Let's see. If I recall correctly, Jade is from Hawaii, Dave is from Texas, and Rose is from New York. And what's his name? John is from Washington. Dave Sprite's not really in the same boat. Well, okay. I guess not. Yeah, Future Troll, like, you know how, like, they're... okay, it's like they're... because they're, like, going back in time, right, trolling these characters. So it's like they're always talking to, like, a different version of the character, and they're completely out of sync with each other. Unless that's not true, and that's just part of the troll. It's just that it's not actually true. Let's see. You got the 3, though. I can't type fast enough. It's not mentioned, but I'm assuming unless John was chill enough to get on them flights, I don't think it's Hawaii. Okay. Well, look, it's Hawaii. Okay. I just assumed that Jade's grandpa owned some Hawaiian islands or something. That's what I was. Anyways, where was I? I wouldn't give a shit. Okay. What, really? Yeah, but she's asleep. Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm coming down to the computer. Okay. Dave is here. He wants to use the computer. Probably to help you scope out Rose's room and snoop and stuff. I mean, that's what I would have done if he were alive, so I'm gonna go. Use these flappy ghost wings and tear shit up in space or something. Sure. Hey, Dave, what? In case I forgot to say so before, thanks for saving my life. Yeah. Alright, let's go snoop. Like, give her a little shove. Like, shove her. Okay, I don't know what you're doing here, but I think we can both agree that you've got to rummage through as much of her shit as possible before she wakes up. Man, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really like the idea of capering around her room while she's asleep. It feels weird. I'm going to wake her up. Dude, no, come on. She's out like a light anyway. It was some like weird future thing that happened that made her sleep. A future thing? Yeah, shit doesn't get more clear than that. Well, yeah, she won't wake up, so I guess so, but I'm not snooping. Fine, don't. But here, just do this one thing. See those 2 notebooks on the floor behind you? Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, they look sort of like journals. I don't think I should read those. You don't have to read them read them. I'm not telling you to. What kind of prying tool do you take me for? Just pick them up. You know, like, tidy up a bit since you made a royal fucking dump of her room just now. Okay. Pick up the books. So, yeah, just tidy up a bit. Now I need you to do something else. This is important, for important game reasons and stuff. Take the card the books are on, flip it over, so you can see the code. Wait a minute. I see what you're trying to do. I won't tell you the code for Rose's books. Dude, you don't have to tell me the code. Just flip it over and let me know if there's a code there. That's all. Okay, I guess. Yeah, there's a code. Alright, cool. You can ditch the books now if you want. Maybe put them back on the floor so Rose doesn't think you were snooping. Seriously, you've got some grubby fingers, bro. Why don't you mind your own business there? What is even with you? Haha, Dave, I think all this laughing made me poop in my pants too hard. What a sentence. Isn't that your birthday package there? Oh yeah, I think it might be. Maybe you should look at it. I don't think it counts as snooping since it's technically yours. Yeah, maybe. I wonder if she finished. She was so tight-lipped about the damn thing. I'm really curious. All right, I'm gonna zoom in. Look at his bow tie. It's got his Game Bro magazine. Good, disgusting. Okay, so he's zooming in. Okay, we got it. Oh, that's right. She's in her like dream world. She's on some sort of moon. Oh wait, no, this is Dus. This is Dus. I know what Dus is. I'm remembering the lore. Let's see. Let me just read. All I know is that it's definitely not Hawaii. Did a Google search. Okay. Well, yeah, future thing. I.e., her future dream self merging, ceasing to exist. Whoa. It's like, oh, this is such a cool picture. I love the gradients of pink and the black and the white. Just really great stuff. Really pops. See, it's like a cotton ball of yarn. Oh God, why does Cal freak me out? Like, what is this place? Why are they wearing these robes? What's going on? Okay, so Rose is throwing some yarn at Dream Dave. Okay, so this is like the dreamscape. So, because that's right. So, like, if you're awake in the real world, then you know you're just about, and your dream self is asleep. But then when you go to sleep in the real world, your dream self is awake. Okay, so she knocked him out. Interesting. So now he's here. And so these outfits represent them being dream selves. Okay. Okay. So they're meeting each other in the dream world. Interesting. Hello, Jeff. Check Rose's bookshelf. I thought you saw Jade in yellow before. Yeah, I just wasn't. Yeah, I remember. It's been a couple of weeks since I saw that. I think it's hard to remember everything. I do. Yeah, I do remember. I remember her like robot self. That's part of the dream world, I guess. Let's see. You eye your birthday package again curiously. It's awfully tempting to peek inside, but you feel guilty about it for some reason, even though it's yours anyway. You suppose a perusal of her bookshelf would be harmless enough. Just a bunch of books. The knowledge within is meant for everyone. Dave pesters you with the message, which you decide not to bother dignifying with because he fell asleep on his keyboard with a whole pestering ordeal, because it's probably just him being a truculent jackass again, so screw him. I don't know the word truculent, so I'm going to look that up. It's just like John has he just doesn't give the benefit of the doubt to anyone at all. He just doesn't give Dave the benefit of the doubt. It's like, come on. He saved his life. What else does he want? Okay, truculent. Truculent. Let's see. Quick to argue or oppose. Aggressively defiant. Got it. Okay. An aggressively defiant jackass. Okay. Alrighty. Hello, Cyano Kita7 over on Twitch. Just saw you there. And okay. Look. Let's see. Let's go look at a book. That sounds exciting. This Ocean Charles. Okay. Never heard of it. The big man has the answers. Is this religious? Who is this guy? You find a book full of beautiful poetry and groundbreaking philosophical thinking by American sports legend Charles Barkley. Okay, so that sounds interesting. A sports legend who does poetry and philosophy. Interesting. I'm going to have to look this up. Okay. These are words to cherish. This is a man to treasure. Okay. I'm going to take the book. You capture Log Rose's autographed copy of this Ocean Charles. His name's Ocean Charles. Okay. No, the book's called Ocean Charles. Anyways, I'll look it up in my own time. Okay. Jewels of wisdom like this don't just fall into your lap every day and shouldn't be parted with lightly. You doubt she'll mind if you borrow her book. She's always trying to get you to read her weird books anyway. By the way, what act am I reading? Because I don't remember if this is this still Act 4 or are we on Act 5? Like, which act am I reading right now? John, just open the package already. Okay, so, you can't take it anymore. You're going to see what's inside. But what's inside? Oh my god, that was the bunny all along. And she fixed it with her knitting. That's so cute. This is like the most meaningful thing ever. And like it's all like in her colors as well. That's so cute. John, I never got to thank you properly for your gift. I'll just read it here. It's more legible. Hi, John Yickbert. Thanks for coming over. Okay. Where was I at? Let's see, where... Okay, John, I never got to thank you properly for your gift. Yes, the words were there. Language comprising the familiar veneer of gratitude rubbing off with each tired favor traded for a God bless to a sneeze or a few pennies cradled in a receipt. Perhaps it's the deplorable romantic in me, but I thought your present and your friendship demanded reciprocation, surpassing by some degree the utterly meaningless. The proper thanks, I thought, would be a demonstration that your offering was not in vain. Yes, maybe some would take your suggested alternative to my gloomy preoccupations as a passive-aggressive jab, but I know you didn't mean it that way. In fact, I'm sure reading about it now is the first time the notion has occurred to you. John, please stop rolling your eyes. The letter is down here. That was awesome. So sometimes Rose is my favorite character, actually. Let's see. You're on Act 4, I think. Definitely not Act 5 at least. Okay. And I think last week's title was about finishing it too. Yeah. I can't promise that I'll finish it today. I don't know. It depends on... It was a lot longer than I was expecting it to, so, you know. what was it? The Squiddle stationery is cute, yeah. Yes, you're in the middle of act. Okay, so we're in the middle. So maybe we could finish it next week. We'll see. I shouldn't say that. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. When I read this, I definitely hear like Rose's voice actor in my head saying these words. Yes. I'd say she was pretty like spot on, that particular actor. Let's see. Rolling your eyes. The letter is down here. The gift is in this box. The gift in this box is a resurrection. I used your present to thread life anew into a tattered heirloom. As long as I can remember, its black, greasy appendages have been tethered limply to its ratty, porous carriage. Okay. Too delicate to wash, too dear to discard. I used to love this rabbit. Now he's yours. I trust you'll find this to be adequately sentimental. Happy birthday, Rose. So this isn't... Is this the same... Is this a bunny that Rose used to own, or is this a bunny that... Is this the bunny that... Is this Dave... Is it the bunny Dave gave to John, or is this a different bunny that Rose owns as a... Because I'm trying to remember, was the bunny like destroyed at some point? Because I remember John was trying to do a bit where he was trying to recreate the ending of Con Air with the salamander people. He was trying to give the bunny to the salamander child, and then I think it blew up. Someone disintegrated it. Or is this the same bunny that bunny and Rose has brought it back with the machine that she has? Let's see. She called it an heirloom. Yeah. Your reaction and response of let's see. Let's see. Yes, you're in the middle of... Okay. Something she had... Okay, so this is just her bunny. Okay. She said, as long as I can remember. During that bit... It fell... Oh, yeah, it fell in the river. Okay. And it got oil on it. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it's very cute. That's very sweet of her. Let's see how John takes it. Put the bunny back in the box. He's doing the thing. This gift from Rose is so cool. 2 sweet bunnies on... Okay, so he still has the bunny, right? Okay. 2 sweet bunnies on one birthday? What are the odds? It's fucking Christmas up in here. In a fit of enthusiasm, you shut up and jam the bunny back in the box, executing a textbook chaos dunk. Millions would have perished if everything in the ocean weren't dead already, that is. Oh, amazing. Take the box. All right. Yeah. You gently chaos dunk the fragile bunny back in the box and capture lock it. It is such a nice present. You will have to write Rose a thank you note and tuck it under her chair, under her hairband or something. Okay. Wait, no, that would probably be creepy. Yeah, that'd be creepy. Okay. This bunny reminds you that you still have a salamander in your Silodex. She is holding the bunny Dave got you. Cute. It's sort of uncanny how similar they are, aside from the knitted enhancements. Seriously, what are the odds? So weird. That doesn't sound like a coincidence. That does not sound like a coincidence. We got to remember that time travel is a thing in this story. I'm pretty sure. Okay, John, deploy beloved daughter. Deploy the daughter. Oh, the daughter. So this... Oh... He capture logged the salamander kid. Got it. Okay, and it still has the original bunny. Okay. You release dear precious Casey. I'm really glad I saw Con Air. Yeah. She was probably getting antsy in that card. You think you'll leave her here with Rose. A dangerous quest is nothing to embark on with a sweet, innocent little girl stashed in your inventory. Well, you're also a kid, but okay. You aren't actually sure if she is a girl, though. You don't even know if salamanders can be girls. Aren't they hermaphrodites or something? You don't know anything about biology, unless it is biology that has to do with ghosts and slime, which are not real. But even then, you don't actually know anything. You just sort of like to pretend you do. Looks like a troll is bugging Rose. Oh no. Let's go answer the troll. Which one is this? Okay. GA. I'm supposed to antagonize a few members of your trivial species. I have to start somewhere and someone. So I am starting with you. And now. It's going to be pointless and unpleasant. Mostly for me. Actually, you know what? I'm not really feeling this at all. Goodbye. She's not here right now. She's asleep. But okay, see you. Is this your human sarcasm that I've heard about that you always use and that is basically a terrible way to communicate? No. I thought that was the thing you did. The rose human specifically. The rose human. Oh yeah, that's me. I am the rose human. Look at me. I am so smart with all these smooty words and complicated things to say. I am the queen of books. Okay, these are definitely insincere statements. Why do you work so hard at being so awful? It's insincere statements. Okay. I'm so burned. These burns are crazy. What are you doing, John? Can we just cut to the chase and be friends already? These cat and mouse games are so dumb. You know we're just going to all be friends at some point anyway. Have we spoken before? I don't know. Maybe. It's hard to keep track with all your time nonsense. Now that I think about it, it is pretty conceivable that I will talk to you again in the past after this conversation. Well, yeah, okay. That's because you guys always do things the hard way and the dumb way. I should figure out how the viewport feature of this application works, so I can see what such a primitive creature looks like. Ha 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 ha. Well, I know what you guys look like. You look kind of like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters. I haven't seen Little Monsters. Don't think it's of any interest to me, so I'm just gonna let that one go. Let's see. Even though, to be perfectly frank, he was kind of a big monster. Because he was a big, goofy adult, and Fred Savage was like his child prankster sidekick. Is this an adversary you have encountered on your quest? No, it's a movie. You should ask John about it, because he thinks it's awesome, which it is. Oh dear, I really think John should not be doing this. It seems you put stock in John's assessment of things, even really uninteresting things that are pretty terrible to listen to. He is either the leader of your party, or you hold whatever the human equivalent of mating fondness for him is. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, I got him... What is John's reaction to that? Like... Yeah, I got him this really cool bunny for his birthday, and it's really nicely knitted and everything. Because I am basically in love with him. You are right. Don't do this, John. It's like, I know he's trolling, but come on. This is still, like, it's like trolling's one thing, catfishing's another one. Ah, okay. Wait, is this the troll that's in love with, that has a crush on Rose? This is the one that has a crush on Rose, right? If that's the case, then this is really bad. Let me just check the chat. Let's see. She called it an heirloom. During the bet, fell in the river. Switching over to laptop Twitch. Yep, cool. Oh yeah, that was a fun movie. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, I said CG, but I should rescind that. GC at least is linear. That part's still true. The one that Dave said had a crush on Rose. Okay, so GC has a crush on Rose. Oh, is that right? I thought GC was the one that was blind. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Where was I? Heh, just kidding. I'm sure John knows it's because I am really thoughtful, and I bet he really appreciates the present and would say thank you if he were here. If he were here, he is. I think at this point, John's like, oh, I might have went a little too far with this. Okay, human courtship is definitely a strange thing, and it's sort of blowing my mind listening to this. I think I'll talk to someone else now. Why don't you talk to John? Maybe. When along his timeline would you recommend communicating with him? Oh man, I don't know. This is not how Rose talks. This is so funny. Why don't you pick the time that will make the most complicated mess out of everything imaginable? What are you doing, John? You know, that's what you're gonna do anyway. Considering that you're obviously not that smart and basically understand whipping bug-winged fuck all about even the most elementary temporal mechanics, I am a bit perplexed as to why I find myself so vehemently fondling the short end of the antagonism stick here. Kind of irritating. I don't know why. For some reason I read this, I feel like this, like, the voice of this character to me sounds like Sir Pentious from Hazbin Hotel. Kind of irritating. I'm going to talk to your comrades, this John human, and figure out what's going on. Okay, if you talk to him in the past, he'll understand even less buggy whipped fuck all about time, and he'll be confused. So maybe pay something from this conversation to him, I don't know. And if you talk to him in the future, he'll probably know all this stuff. Like things you've said to him but haven't said yet. And then you'll be confused. Sorry, that's just how this works. Don't say I didn't warn you. Consider me fully briefed on the matter until next time, Rose. Next time in the past. Yeah, bye. Heh 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 heh. She doesn't say heh heh. Okay. So this character is blind. Okay, gotcha. And they're all in the same room as each other. Who's TA? Let me just check out the... let's see, where am I? Lol. Let's see, Dave said had a crush. Oh yeah, I said GC, at least the one that Dave said had a crush on Rose. Okay. The one that Dave said had a crush on Rose. Okay, so Dave said that GC had a crush on Rose, but that doesn't necessarily mean that character does. Thinking that GA was asking how to correctly antagonize Rose, but Dave was like, you got a thing for her, damn it, admit it. Yeah. Also, the same one that Rose said had a crush on Dave. But which one? Okay, well, jokingly, but yeah, hair, right after each other. John's doing a little trolling. No, I meant GC talking linear because earlier you said the trolls were going back in time. No, I know that they're not going back in time exactly. It's complicated. That's what they said anyway. Going back in time, but it's CG who's doing it in the most consistent. Who's doing it the most consistently because reasons. GA and Rose have a complicated sequence until 8 equals 8, and GC time stuff confuses her, so she's staying linear. This is the first GA, the first GA, and Rose have. This is the first GA and Rose have been talking for a while. The one that gives GA a bad impression of Rose. TA is new. First conversation. I don't mean back in time. That was a mistype. I mean trolling backwards. Trolling backwards. It's so complicated. I'm really glad I read that recap last week. Man, okay. If you're not too busy still setting up the network, perhaps you could come show me how to activate the viewport. I am, in fact, too busy still setting it up. No, I hate the way this one talks too. Whoa, here's an idea. Press F1. My keyboard is missing the F1 key. Lies, don't bother me, I'm not in the mood. If I see one more snarl of wire kind of jutting out and being tangled or whatever, I am going to perform some sort of athletic fucking somersault off the deep end and get a call from the president of some shit. So go away. You used to like to talk to me more. You used to like to talk more. If I recall, I was typically the one who would solicit reprieves from your nonsense. So I don't know what happened. That was before I knew we were all going to die. And no one believed me. And now look at all you. All believing me suddenly. Uncanny. Then why are you doing this, setting up these stations for us? To get you all off my bulge about it, damn it. But I won't troll any of them personally, no way. Kind of juvenile. But you guys go knock yourselves out, okay? See the menu up top? Fiddle around with that till you open the viewpoint. I did fiddle with it, to no avail. If you can't figure shit out by fucking around, you don't belong near a computer. Kind of like with registered sex offenders and schools. Wow. If you move to a new town, you have to go up to your neighbor's door and warn them about how stupid you are. And give them a chance to hide all their innocent technology and vandalize your house. Okay, cool. We got some galaxy eyes going on. The F1. What's going on? F1 bunk. Like, yeah, poke them in the back of the head. Look at their horns. Okay, Rose and Dave, shut up and jam. Yeah, we're in the dream of dust. Oh, we got a thing. Dave shows you some of his sweet gear. Wow, he is so cool. I like this. Interesting. Okay, so this is like diegetic music. Is something happening? Cool. you think I've seen it all? We're going through the jams indeed. Acrobatic fucking pirouette, athletic fucking somersault. Oof, buffering for me. Or adding the damn it. Oh right, it's this. So yeah, that was kind of cool. This is a cool scene. I like that. Okay, she doesn't like the puppet, understandably. How is the puppet actually kicked it out? Good. I hope we never... we're definitely seeing it again. I know we will. Everything in this just comes back all the time. Nothing dies for real in this story. First, be the pony. Second, follow mum. Okay, so is Rose becoming the pony to follow her mum? Yeah, what's the deal with her mum? Because like I saw the mum like in a previous thing, in a previous flash, like kind of being a badass and fighting stuff. That's what it looked like anyway. So wondering what's going on. You are now the pony. How did she become the pony? Okay. You stand outside some ruins, which your beloved master's mother entered recently. Outside you find a striking scarcity of oats or greeneries or anything at all that is delicious to chew on. This is as compelling a reason as any other to follow her inside. Maplehoof, enter. You go in the ruins. Your clopping hooves echo throughout the cavernous and foreboding environment, but you are too stupid to be nervous. Animals do be like that. Your powerful snout detects the scent of Rose's mum. She went this way. Alright, follow the scent. Let me just read. Where are we? Let's see. Yes, or never mind. Okay. Never mind indeed. Death is a suggestion only. Yeah, we've got suggestive death in this story. Oh, right, this about TA and the sex offender thing, yeah. Always be the pony. Always be the pony? Okay. Always be the pony, okay. Always. Alright. Good grief, look at all this grist. A large and terrible monster must surely have been slain here. Rose's mom? Collect the grist. Okay, it's all empty. Okay. You pick up all the grist and store it in Rose's grist cache. This is entirely too much grist of too many exotic types for such a low-level player. But you'll take it. You don't look a gift horse in the pink heart tattoo. What? Never heard that one before. The grist overflow is gathered by the grist gutter utility supplied by grist torrent. It is stored and gradually redirected to the other players. Okay, proceed. It's the mom. What's up with the mom? Mom kind of, I don't know, the way she's drawn reminds me of Atomic Betty. Rose's mom stands on a small platform and disappears. You are a little nervous about transportalizing yourself as a quadruped grizzly bisection strikes you as a very real possibility. Yeah. Even though you're too dumb to think of such things. Yeah, well, you know, you're Rose, as I stand on all two hooves. Okay, John. First, be the hat. Second, find Dad. Yes. Rose. Rose stops being the pony just in time for John to start being the hat. Okay. Swish. The breeze carries you there. Carries you where you need to go. Got it. Ooh, phew. Dad, okay, so there's Dad. We find Dad. You settle in front of a man in sore need of a fresh hat because he killed a bunch of clowns, and now there's blood on it. Wait, are the clowns made of the black oil, or are they from like the Midnight Crew realm where the trolls are from, or something? If I recall, that's right. No, hang on, I'm trying to remember the lore. So the trolls' home planet, that they wrecked with the game, Spurb, was taken over by the place where it's now the place where the Midnight Crew happens, right? Okay. He gathers the clean hat along with a shoe found through similarly serendipitous means to replace one he lost. Okay. Let's see, Grandpa. Oh, okay. Colonel Sesaka. Okay, we're getting so these two are meeting for the first time. Interesting. Wait a second. So the grandpa is alive. That's the grandpa, right? That's Jade's grandpa. Or his spirit? I thought he was dead. Because I at one point thought he was alive, and then I was told no, he was always dead because he was stuffed. And I was like, oh, I must have forgot about that. But he looks alive now. Visit Rose's alchemiter. Let me just check see what you guys say. Let's see. Hi, do not open. How are you today? At least oil and shale in John's medium, plus Loa's has a lot of oil, so it could be either or both. So maybe from slipping the trick handcuffs, yeah. And there is a connection between the Midnight Crew and the trolls, yeah, mainly that Spade Slick saw CG on a screen at the end of the intermission, yeah. Very similar to Wayward Vagabond's screen, yeah. Yep, and thinks to himself, this kid, it's been a while. Very there's a very, very interestingly thought out. Wait, what up? Okay. You decide to try out the code Dave Sprite gave you. Okay. Make item. Wop. Lacris. Fear no anvil. The thing is huge and costs a fortune. 500,000 pieces of build grist, garnets, diamonds, and gold. A single piece of quartz. There's no way you can make that, let alone wield it, even with your ghost gloves. Shrink it down. Sweep. Whoop. Nice. Ah, nice hammer. That looks awesome. That looks goth. That looks metal. You use the alchemiter's scaling upgrade to reduce it to a more manageable and affordable size. You make a weapon called Fear No Anvil. Pester Dave Sprite. Let's see, very similar to, yep, good weapon, yeah, very good weapon. I like when his, glasses go, blank. So what is this? The thing the code made? Really powerful hammer. How do you know? I thought you couldn't use hammers. I can't. Better be though. Got it from Hephaestus. Who's that? Really tough to kill dude. You killed him for it? Nope. How'd you get it then? Shenanigans. Okay. Check out Dave's computer. Cool. It seems you have a visitor. Oh. So she's disappeared. Ah, yeah, the visitor is the salamander. Fix GA's computer. TA is going to do that. You know what? I'm just going to stop here now because I just feel like this might be a good place to stop today. And we shall continue next week for what is going to be my Saturday. So I hope to see you all there next week. So, yeah. And otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to go catch up with a friend, hopefully, and just do some stuff. All right. Well, take care, everyone.